Even if you are brand new to the industry, you should not be cutting your prices. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about where to start when you are a brand new website designer or you are brand new to the web design and web development industry as well, because we all start somewhere and it is never too late to get started. My first piece of advice to you lovely lot is... So hi, I'm Holly Christie and welcome back to the Websites Made Simple podcast. It is so great to have you guys here. I am a website designer. I'm the founder of This Demanding Life and Websites Made Simple, which is a resource for web designers and developers to have an absolutely banging website business. And I'm the host of this podcast. When we first decide that we're going to set out as website designers, it's always a bit of an interesting one because most web designers are self-taught. There's nothing that says, right, here is the A to Z of a web design business. And trust me, over the years, I have thought, should I create the A to Z of the web design business? I decided in the end not to because everyone's journey is a little bit different. And that's what this podcast is all about. I am not going to tell you, you should use this setup or you should use that setup or this is the right software, because you'll know what the right software for you is. And the clients that you work with will trust that you're working on the right setup for them as well. And we could all say to our clients, well, you need to use WordPress because, you need to use Squarespace because, you need to use Shopify because. But the reality is, what people are looking for, other than their really good websites, is they're looking to have a really good relationship with their website designer. As someone who enjoys really good relationships with their web design clients, I am here to teach you how you can do that and how you can nail that right from the beginning. Tempting to try and keep up with the people who are further along in the journey than us, and intimidating as well to try and keep up with the web designers who are further along than us. And you'll know that I'm really big on saying about stay in your lane. Don't get swayed by other people, because as long as you focus on what you're going to do, you will get there and you will get to where you want to be. My first piece of advice to you lovely lot is to not offer everything at once. It is so tempting to say, I know how to build websites. I can learn it on the job. Yes, we do all learn on the job. But it can be really tempting to say, yeah, I will offer to do shops. I will offer to build memberships. I will offer to do this. I will offer to do that. That's great. In time. In time, you can offer all that. But to begin with, you really want to pick a lane and stay in it. Are you a website designer looking to level up in your business? You know how to do the building, but running the business side of things, not so much. I've created my courses just for you. Head over to websitesmadesimple.co.uk and choose from courses including Understanding Your User's Journey and Creating a Stunning UX Design, Unlock the SEO Value of Your Website, How to Get Clients for Your Web Design Business. If you're ready to raise your game today and learn from everything I've implemented in my award-winning web design agency, check out websitesmadesimple.co.uk. You have your heading container where you have your hero image or video or whatever you're putting there. You have your heading 1 title followed by your heading 2 by your call to action. Then you come into your introduction, then the section I call introduction 2. Then you have your call to action. You drop into your services. You have a little bit more persuasive text. You have some testimonials. You'll have a final call to action. That's the formula of the homepage of those service-led websites. What it allows you to do is to do this formula and get really, really good at it, because you're not just going to get really good at the formula of that particular style of website. You're going to get really good at building the relationship with the client as you do this, because you will be able to advise them whether they've used a copywriter or they're writing their own website copy by getting them involved in the design stages as well, without them feeling like they're responsible for the design, but that they do have influence over it as well. So it also really helps because it means that where you kind of to and fro with the clients in a very structured way, like you'll hear from me every Friday, I'd like feedback from you by every Tuesday, it helps them to really feel like a part of it and that you're not being tapped out with them all of the time. So the other reason that I say about doing it this way about starting out on one type of website is because every time you think you've got it nailed, you'll learn something else that you're going to layer onto this experience of the build. And there's also a lot of times where we teach the client software, even if it's software that they're coming up with themselves, like Calendly or Acuity or whatever it is that they're using. It pays to be helpful and it pays to know this stuff. So get really good at your styling. I do have another episode on how to have prices on your website and how to work out your prices as a web designer as well. But even if you are brand new to the industry, you should not be cutting your prices. I wouldn't expect a new designer to be charging thousands of pounds for a website project, but I would expect a new designer to be charging £1,000 for a project because, hey, we've all got expenses, we've all got to eat, and we've all got clients who need to invest in their web presence. And the people who are not looking to invest in their web presence are the people that you don't want to work with. Those are the people who say about, oh, it's just a shop front, it's only WordPress. People who really don't value it. They know that they need a website, but they don't want to pay for it. And you don't want to work with people like that. No one's ever happy because they don't want to be paying for it in the first place. So I would definitely say charging a minimum of £1,000 for your projects is a really good starting point. And when I say for your project, I'm talking here minimum payment for a 5-page website, and that we would be looking at the homepage, about services, resources, contact. If your prices are low, it's really a reflection of the confidence that you have in yourself. Don't kind of slash the prices on your website. Don't do this was £1,000, but it's £800 for now. This is a proper bona fide service. People should be paying for it. When I say that a 5-page website should be a minimum of £1,000, that's working on the basis of £200 per page. But bear in mind, you also have setup fees. You also have what I call pack down fees, which is where you're preparing the website to go live. And you'll also have things like the cost of the premium license as well. So, for example, when I do websites, my custom builds are £450 per page. Plus, they're also paying the fee for the setup, the licenses, the pack down, everything that goes around that. So do bear in mind, it's great to have an idea of the price per page, but there's a lot more to it than that. And packages can really help with this. Bronze, silver, gold. My custom build websites, they are priced individually. I offer more complexities within the services. A brochure site's £5,000, a membership site is £7,500, and a shop's £9,000. So there are reasons and ways to do both, but do have a package, even if it's just one package for your services. I think we can all find it hard to talk about money, and we can all undercut ourselves a little bit, but you're not being true to yourself and you're not being true to your prices. And how much do you then kick yourself thinking, oh, I wish I would have actually just kept it at 3,000. And it's a lack of confidence. Be really clear on what's included and what's not. I am a big advocate of saying yes to pretty much anything, because if there's something that really stretches me, I know that I want to learn that next task, and I might need to collaborate with another developer to get the skills to do it, or to work with them to bring the project in. And don't be afraid to do that and really kind of get to know your network. And, do get on LinkedIn. There's some amazing web designers and developers on there, and they're only too happy to help as well. So do consider using that as an opportunity to stretch those skills a bit. And if you do have a mentor, your mentor should be able to help you with this as well. And remember, when we're marketing our websites as well, our website design services, remember that you are always solving a client's problem. So it's not so much, get your 5-page brochure website here. It's more, have a tool that brings you in leads, that generates sales. Have your website working for you. You're always looking to solve that pain point in your marketing as well.